Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So that's got things underway.
Here's a man, Peter, that inspired so many and always said that success is no accident. It takes hard work and perseverance.
And how he epitomised that attitude. He worked so hard to become a player so far ahead of everybody else.
He boasted a playing style that was so unique too. The first centre-forward perhaps to drop back, use his vision, make those clever little late runs. He is, for me, the ideal teammate. The perfect blend of power, speed, athleticism, technique. Nobody, and I repeat nobody, comes close.
Pelé, the gold standard, head and shoulders above the rest.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
And now they can spring out of defence. And he's had it nicked away. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Shot a goal! An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him.
Well, he's never the sort to doubt his own capabilities. Always fancies himself, no matter what the situation.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now, can they get him away?
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Tries to pass it through. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now that looks a decent ball. Mbappe in acres of space out wide. Pelé. That's a good run down the left. Pelé going face to face with his great rival. Now it's Mbappe. He's shifting through the gears here, and the shot! Goal! Milan! That's wonderfully done. Crisp hit, true finish.
Well, most of those go high and wide because of their difficulty. He made it look like he does it every day.
Number 10, Lionel Messi.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Played into space out wide. He's got away. Cross to the back post.
Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch.
Milan trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Frimpong has been showed a yellow card for that offence, just to confirm. And here's Mbappe, and it's Seedorf. Great ball and chance for a shot! They've done it! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead, and how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
So that's two now without reply.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
He won't be happy with that one. Pass is coming off in quick succession here, and that's an errant pass. Pull it. Played back in. Pull it. And pull it! Now that is commitment to the cause. It's their second corner of the game. Oh, smashing header! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Oh, that's well spotted.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Seedorf. That is good alertness. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Flings in across. That should be the goalkeepers, and it is. And they win it back again. Pele. Seedorf, who does have an assist to his name. Seedorf. Mbappe receives it in a great chance! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Mbappe really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Milan have their second corner now. And now they can spring out of defence. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Yamal has it in a wide position.
Added time.
Vieira gets it away. Seedorf. Thuram. Rodri. Ferdinand. That's Vieira. And it's Seedorf. Now it's Hullet. And this is Messi. He has found the way through. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. How would you review the first half?
The boss is going to be disappointed with the way his team just switched off for those two goals. They'll have to take some risks now to try and get back in this game. And it's easier said than done, as we know.
And the second half gets underway.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it, try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Vieira. And it's Seedorf. And he's in on goal. Clipped into space. He's got full. Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And the lead is extended still further. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Yamal. Nice looking ball. Defending was strong and firm. Pressing high and with purpose. Vieira. Distributed tidily.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
And a chance! It's in! Over the hills and far away! No catching them now! Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
Well, they have a goal, but it is... Oh, great header! And he hits the net! Oh, super header, wonderfully acrobatic.
He had a decision to make, and he got it bang on. You can't beat a diving header.
Milan are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Vieira. Now it's Hullet. Good take, and is he in? Pele! He's got a goal! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
Milan are having a ball here.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly.
He's having a go! Brought out the best in the keeper.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
Seedorf. Mbappe goes for a shot! They've scored! How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he? Tries a shot! He has done it! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal. Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
That's a good ball. Can he finish? It's there! It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
He's got 4. That is remarkable.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
And here's Hullet. And it's Vieira. Seedorf. He's coming under serious pressure here.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the closest, Peter.
Messi. And this is Hullet. Great vision. And he plays one through. Oh, well played, well played. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Hullet. Played into space.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Mbappe. And this is Hullet. Messi. Oh, important interception. Foyt. Now he's got space here. Rodri. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Passing nice and neat. Nemecha. Hullet looking understandably energised after his goal. And that's it. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that can and will trouble more or less everyone.
Hello, everybody.
Your reflections, then, Jim. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. And we're underway. We're talking a genuinely stylish player here in Frank Rijkaard. You're not arguing with that, Jim, are you?
No, I've got to totally agree with every word you just said. As holding midfielders go, he is one of the very best. Nothing phases him.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
And it's made its way to him. Climbs up big! And he's done it! satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And we have our very first corner. Up he goes! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Frimpong, nicely spread. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Rijkaard demonstrating his defensive quality there. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Well read, and the danger is averted.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Now that looks a decent ball. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. And it's Kaka. Kaka! Roberto Carlos got a long way forward to join the attack. And that's a throw-in. That could spell trouble. Goes for a shot! Oh, the ball's come loose here. And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Well, it actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And he's taking no chances there. Distributed tidily. Played into the box. Terrific header! He's got a goal! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. Terrific header. He met that with aplomb.
Oh, it's a fantastic assist as well, Peter. Delivered at pace, the diversion, that's all that was needed.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Shot could be on. It's Salah! A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, talking about playing into your opponent's hands, that kind of thing is not going to get them back into this game.
Messi is flagged offside. Here comes the corner. It's their second corner of the game. And that has been knocked clear. And now they can spring out of defence. And he's picked it up out wide. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Frimpong gets into some space. Fired deep to... It's a mighty effort! Oh, not this time, but a lot of applause for the thought.
That definitely had the element of surprise to it. Clearly came in when no one was expecting it, and it was drilled.
Substitution in progress.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. Beckenbauer. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Now he's got space here. Rijkaard. Deftly out wide. It's Roberto Carlos.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Chouameni wins the duel this time. Aims beyond the defence. And the finish! And it's there! And just like that, he's into double figures now. It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
A case now of complete control. Now it's Hullet. Roberto Carlos kept his eye on it, and he's there. Van Dijk. Maldini. That's a promising run he's making on the right. Throw in. A header! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Not the best distribution from the keeper. Out to the right. Great ball if he can get there. Now it's Hullet. Hullet! Keeper's not concerned by that.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Well, that has not gone well. And he was quick to react. A searching ball out wide. It's not an especially good pass, that. And the half-time whistle goes. Well, the mood in the two camps couldn't be more different as they go in for half-time. Elation on one side, misery on the other.
Hello everybody.
It's an eye-catching scoreline, but it's a fair reflection on what we've just seen in this first half, Peter. Now they just need to make sure they retain their focus until the very end. No slip-ups.
Really has been an astonishing game, peppered with goals. You cannot help feeling that the second half will supply more. And we're underway again. Roberto Carlos. He's trying his best to keep it in play here. Hullet and Hullet! Roberto Carlos. And it's Maldini. Played into space. Nice interception, well timed.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Roberto Carlos spots it and intercepts. Some resolute defending there. Frimpong looking for a runner. He's in plenty of space here. That is a great pick out. He's going for goal! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Maldini did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Well read, nice interception. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him. I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Nicely weighted ball. And he's picked out the run. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
That's a cute ball. Can he latch on to this? Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Oh, good spread. And that is out of play. Kaka. Rijkaard. Now it's Lukaku. Frimpong, who does have an assist to his name, tries to pass it through. Played out to the right. Cross needs to be good. Referee's given a throw.
Substitution on the field. Number 21, number 8, Felix Metscher.
He's going to be disappointed with that.
Number 43, number 19, Jamal.
It's a pretty loose pass.
30, Fredman. Coming on the field, number 9,
Lukaku.
Sheshko.
And it's
Number
Roberto
2,
Carlos.
Number 34,
Oh, he's found support out wide.
number 18,
And
Johnson.
he's made sure that's not getting through. Knocks it into space. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Threads one in. That ball looks a good one. Pullet gets through on his... goes for the shot! It's a loose ball. Well seen. Saw that coming. In towards the back. He gets big! Arrived on cue, but fluffed his line.
Yeah, it wasn't the worst.
Oh, given away. Just the goalkeeper to beat. Maldini gets it clear. He's gone for goal! Now, who's going to be first to this? So, third corner of the game. Well, there's the clearance. And now a sudden chance to counter. Well, he's done very well to take that back. And no, that was never going to make it. Ahead by 3, but they won't want to take their foot off the pedal. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Oh, that's a key interception. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Maldini. Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos delivers.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Nice looking ball. That has ended up in no man's land. Now it's Roberto Carlos. That looks a good cross. And that will be the final act. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they did when required so to do. There could be only one outcome.
I'd just like to read out our fan club members.
After all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Today.
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. The action has already started.
I think in Christian Abbiati, you have one of the best.
It's Rashford! Goal! Barcelona! And the game springs instantly to life.
Well, talking about stepping things up from the off, that's how you start a football match.
And that really is so impressive. So, a breakthrough already.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Keeper's dealt with that. Now the cross, he rises! Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Knocks it into space. He's had it taken off him. Foyt did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And he cuts out the supply. And that's put paid to a promising move. Now it's Yamal. Lovely, now then. Can he finish? Oh, it's hit the post. That's really well manoeuvred. Swung over. Yamal. Araujo. And it's Olmo. Yamal. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. And this is Hullet. It's their second corner of the game. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Now it's Yamal. Tries to play it through. Yamal's cross. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Frimpong. Yamal. Aimed beyond the defence. He's found a way through. Jordi Alba. Jordi Alba is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. Now it's Yamal. And this is Hullet. Decent chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And that was probably asking just too much.
He's never the type to turn down a challenge, is he?
Adams spots it and intercepts. Rashford looks to get on the end of this. Rashford looking to run onto it. He is through here. Lofted in. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. It's a pretty loose pass. Oh, smashing header! Ah, he's given it away. And that was nowhere near his best. Can he latch on to this? Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Busquets. And Adams. And he's quick to snatch it back. Frimpong. Played out towards the right wing. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And that is out of play.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And they can counter here. Muscular approach does pay off here. Yamal has it out wide and in space. Now who's going to be first to this? What a throw in. Busquets. He's played it long. Tchouaméni. Araujo cuts out the pass.
There will be
Busquets.
1 minute added time.
And it's Hakimi. Jordi Alba. Great vision. And we hit half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
And the second half gets underway.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Hakimi. And here's Jordi Alba. Not the most accurate pass. Frimpong. Now it's Yamal.
This is the time you need that pace.
Xavi. And it's Olmo. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Foyt. Nicely weighted ball. Xavi. Oh, good spread. Oh, he's tripped him right on the cusp of the penalty area. The referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it is just a free kick. So who's he going to be aiming for here? Oh, the ball's come loose here. Rashford. Still chasing the game, trailing by 1. Xavi. Aubameyang is herring after that one. Foyt. Passing is crisp and sharp. Now it's Rashford. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Out for a throw. Busquets, and that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
In again, Dani Olmo! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
The less said about that pass, the better. Yamal making good progress on the right-hand side. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, there'll be no accusations of a lack of effort. They're giving as good as they get when it comes to chances.
Hakimi chooses to go cross-field. And it's Rashford. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. Foyt. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Substitution on the field. Number 19, Yamal. Number 30, Frimpong. Coming on the field.
Looking to play him in.
18,
No, that was
Johnson.
never going to make it.
Number 5.
Well, there is a look
Substitution.
that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
De Jong knocks it out wide. Tries to pass it through. Drives it in. Aubameyang! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
I think he did really well to get the shot away, to be honest, given how much pressure he was under at the time.
Johnson is in a really good position out wide. Well, that pass isn't the best. Dani Olmo. Busquets. 75 minutes played. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. No, no way through. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run, and
He's had a shot! And that could come back to haunt them.
Bullet was already celebrating in his head and probably still can't process how the keeper denied him. What a stop.
So, third corner of the game. Oh, what a climb! No, he didn't quite meet it right. A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. De Jong, Busquets. Bullet. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. No, he refuses to take the bait. Hakimi is flagged offside.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Substitution on the field. Number 43.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
William Pacho. Number 21.
Chouameni
Coming on the field. Number 32.
looking for the run.
Number 2.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the...
Climbs up big! He's scored! And he's got what he came for, his 20th goal. Utterly unsophisticated, but stuck away with unashamed certainty.
Yeah, but I think most of the credit has to go for the ball into the box, Peter. Just came in at the perfect time and the perfect angle.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
3 minutes added time.
All square again into the dying minutes.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
A corner it is then.
Well, in my opinion, set pieces are 50-50 moments, and this is a rather big one, and it all depends on the service.
Bullet! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. And that will be the final act. So it does end all square. Inspiration, perspiration, both on show in equal measure. Just not enough on either side to find a winner. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, a decent draw, Peter, with a good mix of action and...
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie.
Hello,
The
everybody,
fans have
and
pulled out
welcome
all
to
the stops
today's
to make
match.
this a monumental occasion. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here? Well, takes a shot! They've scored! And the game springs instantly to life!
That's the purpose and intensity they showed from the first moment. They really did fly out of the blocks here. Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
Al Hilal finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Bartra stands tall and stands strong. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, can he get onto this? Rodri. Saliba. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Great chance! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Ekimolu clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
He's found the way through. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. He has found the way through. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running and pull it! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path.
Mendes has it in a wide position. Al Hilal applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but of course the returns can be terrific. Well read, nice interception. Vieira. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Played into space. That's beautifully weighted. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. That's a shade optimistic. Played out towards the right wing. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Ronaldinho. Pelé. Rodri. Now it's Hullet. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And the finish! Oh, what a big... Oh, what? This time, surely! He's got a goal! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
Hullet duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Al Hilal grabbed the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Rodri. Hullet. Now it's Pelé. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. He gets big! Goal! Al Hilal! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Certain, searing and imperious.
Well, you've always got that threat when he's around. Great movement, and what a great header.
Al Hilal take the lead.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Another throw-in. Nuno Mendes is, of course, well known for his dancing feet. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Cristiano Ronaldo actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And it's been taken short. Hangs in a cross. Oh, shooting chance! Decent enough try.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Rodri can see things others simply cannot. Van Dijk. Hullet is sharing after that one. Great run on the overlap here. Gets a good foot in there. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Pelé. Chouameni. It's a pretty loose pass. And the first half is done. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half.
And now,
the midway point of the game.
Well, give me a moment to get my breath back. What a super half of football. Instant pack, goals, comebacks, and the match being turned on its head. Which way it's going to go from here, it's anyone's guess.
And we're underway again.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
He's got tall. Denied by an instinctive save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Mendes is there and he can get that clear. Al Hilal have the chance to go the other way. Dumfries gets over and intercepts. Pele. And this is Pele. Mendes picks it up out wide. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Hekimolu tries to play it through. Now it's Yamal. He's picked his way through. He's having a shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, he's been caught napping. Now what about this cross? Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Still they trail and time is ticking away. Hekimolu. Ronaldinho. No way through. Bullet has found the net here, of course. Distributed tidily. Pass is just off target. Oh, there's a probing ball. Rodri. Can he get it through? Oh, that's well spotted. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Hullet.
That's a shame, because it was such a good decision. Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue, and they'll get clinical.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Fires, and a chance! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Played out to the right. Vieira.
Right here, right now, it's not looking favourable. They're chasing the ball and the game.
And it's Mendes. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
No, that's been intercepted. Bartra, it's a really well-measured ball. No, he's not getting past him there.
Substitution on the field. Number 18, Cristiano Ronaldo. Number 15,
Vieira.
Pele.
Here's
Number
Forlan.
14, Hullet. Number 13,
And it's Denzel
Ronaldinho.
Dumfries.
Number 6, Van Dijk. Coming on the
Nicely
field,
weighted ball. And he's intervened well there.
Suarez.
Good defending,
Number
albeit
11,
from an unexpected
Bale.
source.
Yeah, listen, we often get
17,
critical of a forward's tackle, but that was
Number
squeaky
7,
clean.
Bellingham. Number 2, Ronald
Yeah.
Aruba. Substitution
Just a
in progress.
quarter of an hour to play. Saliba. It's Forlan! No, not quite.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
Pass somewhat off target. Great vision. Johnson. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Shapes to shoot! And it's in! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Al Hilal go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
Now, can they get him away? Now it's Luis Suarez. And he's been shifted off it. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Aimed beyond the defence. Tries to pass it through.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Knocks it into space. And he's straight offside. Dumfries is always looking to play quality balls.
Has been indicated.
Decent progress down the left. Al Hilal clearly now in lead preservation mode. Bale, can he get on the end of this? And the referee brings it to a close. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end, momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match, as neutrals, we all love to come and see. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, there was a distinct lack of clarity or commitment in everything the players were trying to do. Looking pretty lethargic, and they were ruthlessly exploited, and deserved to be.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours,
Hello,
it might not
everybody,
feel
and
like that.
welcome to today's
The
match.
stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So, it's away we go then. Well, Fabio Cannavaro may not be a giant in physical terms, Jim, but his reputation, his presence are as imposing as they come.
Yeah, he's proof positive that being a top-class centre-half isn't all about physicality and height. You know, he's only 5'9", but he's imperious in the air. It just goes to show the importance of how he reads the game, the anticipation, the positioning.
Now, looking to orchestrate a counter. Pull it. That's a cute ball. Nedved will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Can he get it through? Oh, that's clever. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Pass somewhat off target. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, that's a key interception. Neither side especially adventurous early on. Frimpong. Now, can they get him away? Oh, it's inches away from being a really good ball. Tacho calmly anticipates. Pull it. Beckham carries the ball down the right. Oh, that's superb. Batistuta unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. It's full on! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead. That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
So, oh, that is asking for trouble.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
So, what can they make of this? Vieira. And it's Beckham. He has a look up. Bullet! Oh, that was no routine save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Oh, that's a fine interception. And now they can spring out of defence. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Looking for options. It's Gerrard! He scored! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. So smooth. A signature finish.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
He's got tall. And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Tries to play it through. Passing is crisp and sharp. And the pass is intercepted.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Chouameni. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Pull it. And the shot! He's got a goal! A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Pull it. Now that looks a decent ball. Well, that is one way to stop him. Nicely weighted ball. Yamal was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. And here's Yamal.
This is the time you need that pace.
Batistuta looking to run onto it. Foyt does well to get it back. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Two added minutes has been indicated.
Now, what about a counter-attack? And it's been played through. And this is Forlan. Forlan crosses. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half. And neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about...
And the finish! He scores! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Manchester United go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about.
And here's Nedved. Nedved stood his ground strongly. Nice control. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And a chance! And now a sudden chance to counter. Yamal under intense pressure.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Foyt. Quarter of an hour into the second half. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Can he get on the end of this? And now the breakaway. Gerrard. Here's Nedved. Out to the right. Beckham. Beckham with the cross. Oh, it just needed a better touch, and you could see his annoyance.
Well, I think that might well put him off watching tonight's highlights.
Poorly directed kick from the keeper. He's given it away. Threads one in. And it's Frimpong. Oh, he's found support out wide. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Out towards the flank. Here comes another cross.
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 9.
It's not an especially good pass, that.
Number 21, Diego Forlan. Number 8, Gerrard.
Great defending, strong and
Coming on the
determined.
field,
Great
number
vision.
20,
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Number 22,
Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he?
Number 26,
Tries to pass it
Vargas.
through.
Substitution
Played into the
taking
box.
place.
Terrific header! Oh, not this time, but a lot of applause for the thought.
Yeah, that was really sharp. That kind of delivery can play havoc with defences.
And here's Owen. Nedved. Oh, sweet feet. Just about up to 75 minutes. Foyt did well to emerge with the ball. Šeško! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
Well, they've got a big enough job on their hands as it is, Peter. They really need to be putting those chances away.
It's their second corner of the game. That's the keeper's ball. Manchester United are looking to go forward now. Chouameni played out towards the right wing. Played out to the right. Played in deep. Van Dijk gets it away. Nedved. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He has found the way through. He's had it taken off him. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And here's Hullet. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Johnson. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Vieira. And it's Beckham. Now it's Hullet. Beckham in acres of space out wide. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Has been indicated.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Cleared away. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
He's going for goal! Denied by an instinctive save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Corner number 3 coming up. It's loose now and they want to get it back. Close, but time for no more. The whistle has gone. In the end then, no joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the want of running. Simply they were beaten by a better team on the day. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve, whether it's the manager's message not getting through or not having the right players in the right positions. It all looked a bit lost.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So that's got things underway. It appears to be a 4-4-2 formation, Jim.
Well, the modern version of that is a lot more fluid and flexible than in bygone times. There's a much greater understanding of the need for players to cover forward running, and it enables risk-taking while the gaps are filled. I'm very much a fan of it.
Messi! Porto with the first glimpse at goal. Oh, easy pickings there. So there's Massimo Otto, bit of an unsung hero perhaps, but certainly an integral part of an Italy side that conquered the world and a European champion for his club.
Yeah, and he did all that by being the picture of consistency and hard work, the way he nullified the threat of some of the biggest names in the game during his heyday, and that was really impressive.
I remember a lot of those performances really well. And we have our very first corner. And now a sudden chance to counter. That's a cute ball. Hullet. Ruben Dias. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here. They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, that's a key interception. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. What a throw in. Schlotterbeck spots it and intercepts. Rodri. Timber. So it is still 0-0. No, that's been intercepted. Looking to play him in. Fired deep towards the back post. Well, the counter-attack will come to nothing because that is an errant touch.
It speaks for itself, doesn't it? Best left there.
Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. It's their second corner of the game.
And the keeper beats it away. And he was alert to it.
Yildiz. And it's Rod.
Has a shot!
Porto have their third corner.
They've played it short. Now there's a fine ball. Messi could try cutting inside here. And now they can spring out of defence.
Now that looks a decent ball. And they've got a throw. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Timber. Odo. Nicely spread. Chouameni.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Threads one in. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Schlotterbeck. And it's Mendes. Tries to pass it through. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Aubameyang gets flagged offside.
Schlotterbeck.
Ruben Dias.
Well, that pass isn't the best.
Ball played for Conte. And here's Messi.
Can he get it through?
Oh, well played.
And anyone who's joined us late, I can confirm that in terms of goals, at least you've missed nothing.
Conte.
Chouameni. Looking for options for movement. And this is Kante. Pull it. It's a really well-measured ball.
Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Nice control. Hit into the middle. Climbs up big! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
That's a sharp pass. Ruben Dias
Calmly anticipates. There's the whistle for half-time. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here.
So we are still where we were at the beginning.
It is 0-0 at the break.
Substituição para o Porto. Número 11. Número 12. Número 16.
And the second half gets underway.
Vão dar os seus lugares a
So neither side has yet broken through.
Número 22.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Vlahovic. Short changes him with that pass. Realm. And it's Messi. Now it's Yamal.
Played out to the right. Conte.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
It's a pretty loose pass. Messi.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Saka. Messi. Now it's Aubameyang. Odo.
Some really good ball movement.
Now Schlotterbeck. Nuno Mendes. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense.
Still waiting for the game to take off here. 0-0. Conte.
Passing is crisp and sharp.
It's a smartly directed ball.
Tchouaméni tries to thread one through.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive? Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
Odo. Looking for the run. He's picked his way through.
Oh, that's a fine interception.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
That has ended up in no man's land. Now it's Hullet. Yamal.
He is through here. Deep cross. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Very little to report from an attacking perspective.
Jim, it's a cagey old game.
Yeah, I think it's a scoreline in keeping with what we've seen up to this point. Combined attempts at goal.
Real chance!
It's loose.
Oh, what has happened here? Goal!
Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Substituição para o Porto. Número 97.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Abandona o relvado.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, when the going gets tough, etc., they can still turn this round, I think.
Somewhat off target.
Out to the right.
Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
Porto really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
That's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now, can they get him away? Expertly cut out, really nicely done.
Porto really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Oh, that was vital.
Porto really aren't making anything meaningful of their time on the ball.
Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Oh, it's inches away from being a really good ball.
Ruben Diaz.
Kept his eye on it, and he's there. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Terrific header! And it's Mendes. He's gone for goal! So close to drawing level.
Conte was already celebrating in his head and probably still can't process how the keeper denied him. What a stop.
Well, the less said about that pass, the better.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
And Hullet! Denied by an instinctive save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Substituição para o Porto.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Número 10. Está a proceder-se a uma substituição.
He's got tall. And a terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Corner number 2 then. Donnarumma gets his hands on it and the danger is averted. And now a sudden chance to counter. Saka. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And again, they run up against stubborn defending.
Chouameni hurtling down that right flank. And that is as far as it goes. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's own...
You